Welcome to the Paul Mirage School of Business 2020 commencement. It's my honor as Dean to address you, our distinguished group of graduates, as your friends, faculty, and family come together to celebrate this special milestone in your lives. Congratulations to each of you, and congratulations to all who sacrificed and supported you on this journey. I really wish we could spend this day together in person, but that obviously is not possible due to the current circumstances. After nearly 2 decades as a dean, I never imagined that my final commencement would take place virtually. I'm sure you never imagined the culmination of your time at UCI would end this way either. But here we are, and that's because of a larger purpose. We are trying to achieve something together, not just as a community here in Orange County, but as a global community. You, graduates, will go on to leadership positions in myriad sectors across our nation, state, and world. You represent innovators, current and future business founders, change makers, and thoughtful leaders. We are proud to call each of you anteaters, now and always. Here at the Mirage School, we're known for innovation, and we've really had to lean into our reputation for digitally driven leadership in recent weeks. In a matter of days, our faculty and support team seamlessly transitioned to virtual learning across all of our programs, making our world-class business education accessible to students all around the globe. With our creativity, technical expertise, and a lot of hard work, together, we're facing the most uniquely challenging period in the Mirage School's history. While we applaud our staff and faculty and greater Mirage community for making this transition possible, the most significant praise goes to you, our students, and now our graduates. During these difficult circumstances, you all came together and you supported each other, and you showed us how anteaters respond in the face of adversity. We don't back down, we don't give up, we work together, we fight, and ultimately we thrive. This class has embodied the essence of what it means to be a contemporary leader in our school and in our communities. Graduates, you have inspired us, selflessly led us, and taught us how business goes far beyond profitability. Through countless events, numerous service projects, and intentional conversations, you have reminded us that the most important thing in business, and in life for that matter, is of course our relationships. I'm not only proud of how you represent us as business leaders, I'm proud of the people that you are. As a marketing professor, I always care about how data informs our ability to serve the customer. So, class of 2020, let's talk a few stats. First, 60% of you have connected with the school to talk about postgraduate leadership roles and ways to make an impact on those succeeding you. The class of 2020 is one of connection. Second, 70% of you will be taking on new professional roles. That's an impressive stat considering the job market that we are entering. And given the circumstances, your new roles will look very different than many of you expected. But you have the attitude and the tools necessary to face these new challenges. The class of 2020 is indeed one of growth and innovation. Third, 95% of you participated in a Mirage community event during your time on campus, further emphasizing your investment in our community. The class of 2020 is one of participation. Albert Schweitzer said, "You must give some time to your fellow man. Even if it's a little thing, do something for others, something for which you get no pay but the privilege of doing it." I believe he was right, and many of you have shown that you believe this as well. Perhaps what I'm most proud of is your servant leadership. Many of you have spearheaded projects related to supporting those affected by COVID-19. You've sacrificed time, energy, and in some cases, your own well-being to serve others. The class of 2020 is one of selflessness. I hope you continue to appreciate that spirit of caring and giving I've seen demonstrated by many of you as students here in the Mirage School and as business people in our communities, both locally and globally. Never forget this spirit as you travel through your professional and personal lives. Sometimes these opportunities serve our business needs. Other times they simply serve human needs. Both are important as we consider the world we live in and the world we want future generations to inherit. I encourage you to figure out where and how you can continue to serve others, and then do so with the passion you brought to your time here in the Mirage School. Well, to wrap things up, I'll leave you with something my mother used to say to me. She said, "Eric, be nice, it matters." You represent the best that society has to offer, but your accomplishments in academia and in the world of business do not entirely define you. You will also be remembered here in the Mirage School because of your acts of kindness, selflessness, and thoughtfulness. As you step into this next phase of your life, continue to be nice. It will serve you well. Class of 2020, today is your day. You represent one of the most impressive classes in the history of the Paul Mirage School of Business. On behalf of our community, I thank you for the leadership that you have shown and will continue to show as you impact the world around you. Now more than ever, the world needs leaders like you. Congratulations, Class of 2020.
Good morning, Class of 2020. As Associate Dean of the Master Programs at Mirage, I truly wish that I could congratulate you in person. But this year, our celebratory events must be done at arm's length, and in today's case, virtually. While this event is not ideal by any means, it is at least going to be quite memorable. Hugs and handshakes are an indelible part of our celebration. But this year, I can only wave to you and say a few words here. Congratulations, full-time MBA class of 2020. We have marveled at the resilience and the perseverance of your group. Throughout the 2-year on-campus program, and most particularly during this pandemic, you have supported each other in highly collaborative ways. You were the first from Mirage to participate in the Harvard-MIT RE competition, advancing to the semifinals. Well done and congratulations. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we accomplished individually and collectively things that nobody would have imagined we could. In that sense, we have all had to graduate early from our comfort zones and embrace radical change in ways that have never been thought of. This is why I believe that the resilience you have experienced as a class of 2020 will carry with you in all walks of life. Every red light eventually will become green. I hope you envision ways to become the green light that will carry your businesses, communities, and employees to new heights. Again, congratulations to all of you. Zot, zot, zot.
Congratulations, Class of 2020. My name is Paige Christie, and I'm honored and grateful to be here representing the Paul Mirage School of Business Class of 2020. As an undergraduate in college, we're taught to think. Mirage taught us how to nurture intellectual curiosity and turn it into capability. We stand unafraid and driven, a nose ahead. Now I know this is the part of the speech where you run down the long list of thank yous and then on to a cute and crafted, you did it soliloquy. So that having been said, thank you to my grandma and grandpa Nash, my family in Boston, little Shravia, and I guess while I'm at it, shout out to Pete at Dunkin' Donuts, who I know I've seen more than my own boyfriend over the past 2 years. By the way, that's 16 ounces, cream, no sugar. And shout out to my dad, who upon hearing that my laptop crashed, which contained my commencement speech, looked me dead in the eyes like a cowboy in a Western film and said, "Paige, I got it all up here." He only heard me practice once, but hey, I was sold. But truly, I wanted to take a moment. Receiving our diploma is a very individualistic act. Yes, I was the one that had to show up to accounting at 8:30 a.m. Check. I was the one who had to take the exams. Check. And I was the one experiencing heart palpitations during Professor Joseph's random cold calls. And probably should have switched to decaf those days. Check. But to say that we did it all on our own is a fallacy, because no one really does it alone. The reason we are here is because they were there. They showed up. Now, I'm not talking about they as a pronoun definition. I'm talking about they as those who stood by your side throughout your journey. We can each think of the many supporting actors along the way, some loud and some silent. But how do you thank those who never required thanking? For me, the list of support for my achievements is long, each with its own underpinning. As an undergraduate at Smith College in Northampton, Massachusetts, nothing epitomized they more than team athletics. But seldom do we recognize the minor but vital roles of those in support of the achievement. But that act of support is the real victory. In 2014, I was honored with being the 333rd woman to ever swim across the English Channel. The amount of physical preparation paled in comparison to the emotional support and belief in my capability that my family and coach were a bottomless supplier of. They passed down love and encouragement like a family heirloom. In our small groups at Mirage, the they was our assigned groups, each person bringing their own unique skill set to the table. My Mirage microcosm was Scott, Parth, Loy, but my macrocosm was Tanner, Tina, Linlin, Sam, Deep, and Kevin, who helped me innovate and continually motivated me through their own actions. It was Professor Leonard Lane who taught us that we don't compete with certainty, only in probability. I'm truly blessed to have been part of such a diverse intellectual think tank. It wasn't just about the class time, though. Some of my most memorable moments were in the downtime, time getting to know my classmates on a human level, the hours spent in study rooms, and in Hot Pocket Courtyard. Thank you to Paul Mirage for your contributions and for inventing the delicious premium microwavable sandwich, Hot Pockets. I know I put each of those 620 calories, 28 grams of fat, and 1,170 milligrams of sodium to good cerebral use. Now, in the spirit of they, I want to point out that somewhere my very Greek grandfather's cultural tribute alarm is sounding when I say that I stand with Socrates, in that it is those who participate in the journey that is the success. The destination plays a minor role. Or, if I may quote a more contemporary philosopher, Melissa Arnett Elliott, probably better known as Missy Elliott, when she poses the question, "Is it worth it? Let me work it." Okay, that had nothing to do with anything, but my brother bet me $100 to do it, so naturally I thought I had to. It's just straight cash on the barrelhead. But really, take a moment to think about that list of days. So when you frame that big, beautiful diploma, go make copies and hand one to each of your days. You won't have to look far. They are standing right beside you. Thank you to my theys, my mom, dad, brother Cameron, and boyfriend Jason. You've all sacrificed so much for me to be here. And thank you to my Massachusetts and Ohio families, Auntie Chris and Uncle Bob Chin, the Gilheis family, and Coach Beerwart for believing in me. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and most importantly, to your theys.
Hey, Anteaters, congratulations. Matt Baca here. Well done on getting your MBA. I look forward to staying in touch, staying connected with you, and seeing where life takes you. Always an emotional time to see you guys graduate. We were the first point of contact in the boot camp, but I know you guys are going to do amazing things in life. Keep pushing through and keep being positive. All the best to you guys. Bye.
Hey all, Chris Bauman here. I wanted to show you just how bad my hair looks and just how long my beard has gotten in the last few months. But in addition, I thought you really genuinely deserve hearty congratulations for all that you've accomplished over the years. It's a pleasure to teach those of you who took my negotiations class, but I wish all of you the very best in the future. Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Here's to more success than you can actually imagine, doing better in the world than you can conceive of as of today. and always being compassionate and conscientious as you go about your work.
Hi guys, congratulations class of 2020. You guys are done with the MBA program. You guys have so much to be proud of. You know, you guys were such a fun group to teach, and I am grateful to have been a part of your MBA journey. Best of luck, and please do keep in touch. And again, congratulations.
Hey, congratulations! But regardless of your new occupation or profession, you have really only one job, and that is to win the hearts and the minds of your employer, your clients, your patients, your shareholders, your staff. And how do you do that? Well, as your old presentation coach, I can be very clear about that with your presentation skills, because every human communication is a presentation. So there are three things to remember. Number one, you have to communicate with the eyes, make that eye contact, that warm facial expression, and gesture at level 3. Number two, you have to communicate vocally. You need to speak a little bit louder than you think you should. Talk a little bit faster, but pause to create those phrases and get rid of those ums and ahs. And then finally, number three, you have to communicate verbally. You have to design your message with pep, your point, your explanation, and your point. If you will do those three things, I guarantee you will win their hearts and minds. And how can I guarantee that? Because, very simple, because you have won mine. Congratulations again, and thank you for your great gift to me and to the world.
Hey class, what a great day. I'm glad you made it this far. Some of you participated in the new venture management course and really had a good class this year. So I want to give you guys a shout out. I want to wish you all the best. Couple of final thoughts. Enjoy the journey. Be resilient. Remember, failure is a learning opportunity. Always be positive. Think of yourselves as a marketable entity with a set of skills, and you will have a great journey. Good luck to you. I hope some of you become entrepreneurs. If not, work with entrepreneurs and create some great opportunity. Good luck and congratulations.
This is a shout out to the class of 2020. Of course, I wouldn't be a good strategy professor if I didn't do a 5 forces of Mirage MBA grads. In terms of rivalry, you have few rivals, you have no barriers, you will accept no substitutes. I encourage you to consume your career with fury because you will supply your own greatness. Good luck, best wishes to all of you.
Hey, class of 2020, this is John Kaplan, Assistant Dean of MBA and especially Master's Programs. I just wanted to give you guys a big shout out, congratulations, job well done. Looking forward to seeing you sometime in the future as alumni. Please stay in touch, and if we can ever help you in any way, definitely let us know. Congrats, and Rip-a-meters!
Hello everyone, I'm Professor Emil Pilafidis, and I'm here to congratulate you for graduating this June, year 2020. What a special year it has been, and of course an unforgettable experience for all of us, having lived through both the in-person classes in fall and part of winter, and then remote classes in the spring. I also want to give a special shout out to the students that have worked with me in the Mirage Consulting Projects course in fall, winter, and spring. I'm so impressed by how well you have represented the school as ambassadors of the Mirage School of Business, and how you earned the appreciation of major companies, as well as learned a lot and can move forward with really high confidence. Again, I congratulate you to the full-time MBA class of 2020. Oh, congratulations. Here we go. You have graduated. Take care.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Today's a day to celebrate. I'm so excited for all of you. I know life is going to throw all sorts of interesting and unexpected challenges and opportunities at you, and all of you are going to be prepared to make the best of those. You have been a joy to teach, such an amazing class of students. And just a few things I want to point out to you about you. your love of learning, your desire to improve and better yourselves, and your balance, your ability to think about business and profit and all of these really great practical issues, and yet at the same time discuss ethics and how to do all of that inclusively and fairly is incredible. You are going to accomplish great things, both for yourselves, your families, and, in my opinion, the world. And I can't wait to see what you do. Stay in touch with us, keep close to Mirage, and best wishes post-graduation.
Hello, full-time MBA class of 2020. I'm so excited to be able to wish you congratulations on such a wonderful achievement. You were just a delight to teach. It was so much fun to come into the classroom and see all of your faces every day and have these amazing discussions that we were able to have. I have such confidence in all of you and your ability to persevere in these very unprecedented times that you find yourself graduating into. And also, I have great hope for us as a society with you out there on the front lines of business, actually positively impacting the world. So again, congratulations. This is a wonderful achievement, and you deserve all of our accolades and excitement.
Congratulations, class of 2020. It's been our pleasure to work with you these past 2 years. And when we think of you in the future, the words that come to mind: resilient,
curious,
ambitious,
agile,
determined,
collaborative,
innovative. And with that, we wish you congratulations, class of 2020, on your graduation. We're so proud of you.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Hello, class of 2020. I can't believe that commencement is already here. Congratulations on your fantastic accomplishment. And as of today, officially, welcome to the Mirage alumni community.
Congratulations, you guys did it. It's been a pleasure to watch you all over the last 2 years. I'm excited to see what your future holds. Best of luck and keep in touch.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Myself, including the rest of the team, are all extremely proud of you and everything you've been able to accomplish. And while these are difficult times, you're strong, you're resilient, and you're talented, and you will be great. So again, a very big congratulations.
Congratulations on all you've accomplished during these last 2 years. Best wishes as you go forward in your life and career. I will miss you. Don't be a stranger. Come visit us anytime. Zat Zat.
Hello, class of 2020. Congratulations. It's truly been a pleasure to work with you all this year, and I'm extremely proud of you, and I can't wait to hear about all your future success.
Congrats, class of 2020. I'm so proud of you. I've loved watching you guys through the last 2 years of this journey, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for each one of you. So welcome to the Mirage family.
Congratulations again from all of us. Zat Zat.
Good job, guys.
Mariana Gomez Arcelas, Andrew Brown, Paige Christie, Nick Cook, Sasa Daniela, Dennis Darivi.
Thank you to my family and friends for your continued support and encouragement. I wouldn't be here without you. Virtual shout out to my classmates, cheers and bon voyage. We will rock this COVID wave.
Gautam Deept, Samantha Elbaz, Pranay Rama Rao Ituri, Grant Foster, Anthony Georgopoulos, Megan Hannon, Andrew Hoverson, Matthew Huber, Amaya Joshi, Alexander Kim, James Kirby, Matthew Klinger, Sriram Kumar,
Congrats to the Mirage MBA class of 2020, and a special shout out to the faculty and staff at the Mirage School of Business. Life ain't all sunshine and rainbows, but we got this. Zata.
Jacob Lee, Eleanor Lee Hoekstra, Ivan Luis Lopez de Almeida, Arnib Ahmed Mahbub,
Wow, can't believe I'm graduating already. A big shout out to my parents, my sisters, my friends, and everybody in the Mirage community who made this moment possible. Thank you.
Sanjay Mani, Jamie Merkler, Linlin Makutuix,
Congrats, class of 2020. It's been an honor, and huge thanks to my mom and dad, my brother Brandon, my partner Brian, and all of my friends for their unwavering love and support.
Ujwal Mishkoroti, Jennifer Nam, Lonnie Nguyen,
This is Lo Nguyen from the MBA program. I want to thank my dear friends and family, especially my parents and my husband, for supporting me during this amazing journey.
Brittany Oyang,
Thank you to my family, and especially Andrew, who've always supported me and my dreams. I love you.
Will Phelps, Roland Friedman Peter Polzen, Tanner Rogers, Charlene Ruan, David Ruff, Mohawk Sani, Gayatri Karthi, Fernando de Souza, Shubham Sharma,
Mummy Papa, thank you so much for believing in me. Special thanks to Didi, Gudiya, Sneha, Mama, and my friends who continuously backed me throughout the journey. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Zoe Shiovitz, Bhawana Shukla, Suriti Singh,
A huge shout out to my family and friends, especially my mom, dad, sister, and brother for constantly supporting me throughout this MBA journey. I wouldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you.
Parth Srivastavi,
A big thank you to my parents, my friends, my family, and to the entire Mirage community for supporting me for these past 2 years. Thank you.
Hannah Sue, Shivi Tandon, Juthawan Thongborasut, Anita Justina C.,
Hi everyone, I just want to thank my mom, my dad, and all my friends back home in Boston for the constant love and support throughout the years. I love you guys and miss you guys.
Justice Turner,
Choosing to get my MBA along with my JD has been one of the best decisions by far that I've made since being at UCI. So thank you to everyone who's helped me along the way.
Amit Verma,
A huge shout out to my parents, my brother, my entire family, and UCI friends for all your love and support. I couldn't have done it without your support. Thank you.
Kevin Wu, Sammy Sujing Yang, Keshwan Zhang.
Well, that concludes our celebration, and all of you should take pride in your accomplishment. You've shown the spirit and drive to graduate from one of the world's top business schools at one of the world's top universities, and we take pride in you. The Mirage School was a second home to you, and we sincerely hope you come back and visit often. You're always welcome. Now go celebrate.